What a wonderful.
Welcome back to my channel. I am feeling so good this last couple of days because it's literally so sunny out and the sun puts me in the best mood. Like, I wake up feeling motivated and I feel good. On that note, today I'm going to be having a little mental health chat because I just feel like I haven't done a mental health chat in a really super long time, and I get messages on Instagram from all of you literally every single day asking stuff to do with mental health, anxiety, depression, and I've always been really open about my mental health across any of my social media and talking to you guys about it. And I literally just haven't filmed like a kind of just chatty life update video in forever, so I just asked you guys on Instagram any questions and we're just gonna have a little chat. Ugh. Also guys, how cute are my new shoes? I actually can't deal, they're literally so cute, I just love them. Please do smash a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let's get into the video. Okay, do you have times where you cry for no reason at all? 100% literally all the time. I'm definitely a crier. Like, any emotion I feel, I'll cry. Like, if I'm feeling happy, sad, like, it literally takes me 2 seconds to cry. I think about something and I get so emotional. It's completely normal to cry literally all the time for no reason. So normal. It's actually really healthy if you cry a lot. So if you're crying a lot and you think, am I crazy? No, you're actually completely normal. Especially at that time of month, your hormones are all over the place. Crying is so healthy, it's so normal. And I am literally the biggest crier you'll ever meet. I cry at literally everything. So does the fact that kids as young as 8 are now suffering from depression surprise you? Absolutely not. I am not surprised at all. It really makes me upset. Like, it's so sad to think that people that young are going through that, especially because they probably don't even understand what they're going through at all. But I am not surprised because I think kids have social media so young these days. The things you're being exposed to at such a young age, like the media and the like unrealistic ideals of beauty standards and everything like that, like, it's so much for people my age. I'm 19, it's a lot to take in for people my age. So people that are 8 years old being exposed to that, like, that is absolutely heartbreaking in my eyes, because I think I wouldn't want my 8-year-old seeing the stuff that I suffer with. So I'm not surprised, to be honest. I think that we definitely need to reintroduce and reinforce the age limits for social media. I do not think 8-year-olds should be online. I think maybe when I was 9 it was different, but with the way social media is now, there is not a chance I'd be letting my kid on it. Yeah, it breaks my heart, but I'm not surprised, no. I've got a lot of questions here about like your parents being the reason for how you're feeling, and I'm really fortunate that my parents have never been the reason for me suffering, so I can't really put myself in your situation and give you really accurate advice. However, if I was you, the best thing I could say is reach out to someone else that's close to you and just tell them, because as much as I can give you advice online and so can any other people online, you need to have someone that you can see in real life that can help you. Or maybe even like your parents' friends or your grandparents if you have grandparents, or aunties or uncles or teachers. Like, I think you should definitely talk to them about it. But I think most importantly, just try and have, I know it would be difficult, but just try and have that chat with your parents, or just one parent, whoever you feel closer to, and just explain to them, like, I'm feeling like X, Y, and Z. Just be like, don't necessarily say to them, you're the reason I'm depressed, or something like that, unless you feel comfortable to. If you feel less comfortable to speak with them, I would say something like, I feel like X, Y, and Z, and I don't think that when you do this, it helps. That's probably how I would phrase it and go about it, but I think you 100% need to talk to someone, whether it's your actual parents or someone else, like a guardian you can trust, because it's not healthy to be in that environment. Do you know what I mean? I had problems with my physical affection with my boyfriend because I get bullied because of it. Any tips? I believe in body positivity 100%. I think first things first, you should love your body how it is. Secondly, every single body, there's 7 billion people in the universe and every single body is different. So you can never say that this is the ideal body, this is that, because every single one is different. You should just appreciate your body, be grateful for your body, and your boyfriend should love you exactly how you are anyway. So don't worry about what he's thinking, because, you know, he's probably not thinking anything that you're thinking. It's just all in your own head. So just try and love your body, be grateful. I think that's one thing. If you're struggling with like body positivity, one thing I found anyway, if you're struggling to love your body for how it looks, then just be grateful about what it does, and it will eventually help you love it anyway. Like, I don't necessarily love the way my body looks, but I love what it does for me, and I'm grateful for my fingers and my toes and my eyesight and my taste and my smell and my hearing and my legs and my feet, and I'm grateful for everything, and I think that helps you love your body. So that's a good place to start. But just remember your boyfriend loves you how you are, and he is not thinking any of the same things as you. I worked so hard to get my mental health in such a good place, and now it is decreasing. I've actually gone through the exact same thing so many times. Please do not worry about this. I think I get so in my own head, and I'm like, I'll have a couple bad days and I think, oh my god, I'm going backwards again, I'm back at square one, when realistically, no, I'm not. Like, I've been suffering my mental health for like 7 years now maybe, and I've gone through about 100 different phases. Like maybe 3-4 times I've gone through a period of a few months where I think, oh my god, I feel amazing, I'm so much better now, I'm never going to go through that again. Even if you look back at the mental health videos on my channel, there's some where I'm crying and some where I'm like, I feel amazing, I've beat depression, when I still get episodes. And I think it's really normal to have episodes. You know, you're never going to just be 100% happy. So even if you've suffered with depression a lot worse before, like I would say now, I am nowhere near as bad with my anxiety and depression as I used to be. I used to severely struggle with it. Whereas now, I have episodes of it, but I wouldn't necessarily say any more that I have anxiety and depression. I don't think I have it anymore, but I have episodes, and that's normal. Because even people that don't struggle with mental health at all still have depressive episodes or still get anxious about things. So just try not to get in your own head about, oh, I'm going backwards, I'm going backwards. You're allowed to feel sad, you're allowed to be upset and have an episode and have a few days. Just remember everything you did the first time around to get yourself out of it, because that's what matters at the end of the day, is how you pull yourself back from it. But you're going to be fine, and just try not to tell yourself, oh my god, I'm going backwards, because then you're going to panic, and in your head you are depressed again because you're telling yourself you are, when you're not. You're fine. Keep telling yourself you're fine, you're going to get better, and it's just a phase, and I promise you it will help. How do you make yourself happy when you have to help everyone else who isn't happy either? Which leads me on to another question, how to be more open with people. I think I've become a lot more open as I've got older, and I don't know if that just comes with maturity or just growing up, or I think my opinion is that you have to look after yourself before you can look after anyone else, because if you don't feel good, how can you help other people? And that is the facts. But I'm a hypocrite, and I know that I'm always helping people when I feel down myself. That's just how I am, that's just what I've always been like, and that's just my nature. I will help everyone even if I'm feeling down myself. So I think that's where you have to like prioritise things. So you can still try and cheer people up when you're struggling yourself. You don't have to, you know, feel on top of the world to help someone else, but just make sure you're prioritising your own mental health. Like, don't let other people's take over yours. You're still allowed to help them, but just don't let it take over yours. Like, because especially when your loved ones are struggling, it has its effects on you as well. So if you're already struggling with your own feelings and whatever, and then someone you love is struggling, it's going to make you struggle even more. So help them, but make sure you're prioritising yourself, because if you don't prioritise yourself, you're not going to be much help to them anyway. So just have a little think about that. That's probably the best advice I can give you. Suicidal thoughts. Honestly, I don't know, and I just want to say at this point in the video, please do seek professional help. I am not a professional. I don't have all the answers. The things I'm saying may not be right or necessarily help you. This is just my opinion and my advice, so please do seek professional help if you need it. Please do call numbers, the right numbers. There's numbers online you can find everywhere. Yeah, but like, please do seek professional help if you are feeling this way, because I'm not a professional and I cannot give you the correct advice or help that you need, and you may need more than advice. You may need medication or to go to therapy groups, so please don't take everything I'm saying as therapy, because I'm not a therapist. I can talk only through opinions and personal experience. Honestly, I'm not going to say it's never crossed my mind, but it's never been something really on the forefront of my mind. So I can't speak from personal experience on this one. What I would say is, if you're feeling suicidal, I would personally probably get a notepad and just write down all the things you love. Or I have a gratitude journal and I try to write down 10 things I'm grateful for every morning. If you do that every morning, it will kind of prevent those thoughts, because every morning you're thinking of the reasons you're grateful, and if you're thinking of how many things in the world you're grateful for, it's going to make you want to live. Like, when I'm writing down what I'm grateful for, I leave the house and I just feel so much better, because I thought about all the good things in life instead of sitting there thinking about what I don't like and what I hate and what makes me upset. So definitely try and keep a gratitude journal. And I know that sounds like such a stupid solution for something so painful and dark, but genuinely it's just a preventative measure, and it's just something that helps me. And it's not necessarily saying that will get rid of those thoughts, but it's something that will just boost your mind for the day and hopefully prevent you having those thoughts. But I'm really sorry you're going through that. I do hope you're okay, and please do research any important numbers that you need to call, and try to reach out to family if you're struggling. I want to talk to my close friends and boyfriend, but I don't want to worry them. You know what scares me so much is the thought of my friends or family struggling and not talking to me about it, because I would much rather know than sit here questioning. Because I know as well, and I don't know if this is something to do with my anxiety, but I always panic and think, oh my god, what if they feel depressed? Like, I just have, they're quite intrusive thoughts. Like, I have intrusive thoughts about people I love having really bad depression and just suddenly, trigger warning, but just suddenly committing suicide. Because I feel like whenever people do end their own life, generally the people that are friends and family with them, they didn't even know they were struggling, and that's honestly one of my biggest fears. And I don't want to put things in your head, but that is probably just my anxiety speaking. But my point being, and the reason I say this, and I'm sorry if it was hard to hear, but the reason I say this is because your friends and family would rather know how you're feeling and help you than one day you do something where you hurt yourself or you're struggling in silence. Like, no one wants you to suffer in silence. Your parents love you and your friends love you, and yet they are going to be worried about you, but it's because they love you and they're going to give you the help that you need. So try not to worry about them worrying, because you need to put yourself first, and they're only going to worry because they want what's best for you, and it's more worrying if you're putting yourself through it alone. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of the end of the questions. They were all kind of very similar, but just kind of a little life update. I'm feeling good right now. I am working full time. I've been working full time since the summer, so I did take my videos from 2 days a week to 1 day a week. Because I just wanted to put as much effort as I could into my Sunday uploads, but I just feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, and I just want to bring back the Wednesday videos as well, so do let me know if that's something you'd like to see. But I think I'm doing good. I think I thought that at the end of last year, I had a really shitty traumatic year last year, and I know a lot of people did, but I really had just a horrible year last year. And I thought, do you know what, nothing else could possibly go wrong now. Like, 2021 has to be the best year of my life, because nothing could possibly go wrong. Like, I've been through everything. And I think I just gave myself really high expectations for this year, and so I think the first few months I've been on a bit of a come down, because I was expecting too much of myself. When in reality, because I was so down last year and was just having the worst time, this year's my time to kind of find myself. Like, I think, as I said earlier in the video, like, I've suffered my mental health for like 7 years now, so I feel like I've just kind of lost myself a little bit along the way somewhere. And I don't know, I think I just want to find myself. I want to go and have fun. Like, I need things to reopen. I need to kind of learn how to socially interact again. I need to spend time in groups. I need to push myself out of my comfort zone and go to festivals, and I need to do things that scare me this year, and I need to just really find who I am, really know what I want to do. And I think I'm definitely getting there. I just think I put too much pressure on myself, and I think I'm in just too much of a rush to succeed, when in reality it's not going to happen overnight. And I'm 19, you know, I think a lot of YouTubers my age are already successful, and so in my head I'm like, oh my god, I should be doing so well right now. But not like, why? I'm 19, I've got my whole life ahead, so it's just definitely pressure. And I think some weeks I'm just taking a step back and just not filming anything, because I think I've just been getting so caught up in social media. Like, I think I was panicking so much about not succeeding that I was just completely losing myself in social media. And sometimes, although it's good to work hard, it's a bit dangerous being stuck in a social media loop. So I just need to take a step back from it sometimes. So I don't know, I'm just trying to learn. Oh, I'm sorry, I literally keep burping. I'm trying to learn at the minute just to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone. I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to find my confidence. Just build myself as a person and grow, really. I feel like that's what this year is definitely about for me. But I'm feeling good. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. I mean, I have my days, but I feel like that's more healing from things from last year rather than actually feeling that my mental health is bad, but I'm doing good. I feel good. I'm happy at work, I'm enjoying my videos, me and Kai are thriving. Like, I'm just happy at the minute. I think life is looking up so much recently, like with lockdown like easing and things reopening and things to look forward to. Like, I've booked a few things for this year, so hopefully they go ahead, but I'm good. Like, I'm doing good, and that's my like little life update. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful, guys. I'm definitely going to film another one very, very soon. But yeah, I hope you're all doing super well, and please do message me on Instagram if you have any questions at all. But yeah, sending you all my love. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you do subscribe down below, and also click the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my uploads. But yeah, thank you for watching, and bye.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.